Hi students, I am Sanjay Bhavre, working as a assistant professor in Inbinoli Senior College of Engineering, Solapur, in Computer Science and Engineering Department. I have total 8 years of teaching experience. I qualified GATE and UGC NET examination. Today we are going to discuss the architecture of 80286 along with the description of different blocks. At the end of this lecture, students will able to understand the basic building blocks of 80286, able to draw the architecture of 80286 and can easily tell the difference between 8086 and 286. To understand this lecture, students have the basic knowledge of the microprocessor, then the different buses of the microprocessor, then the block diagram of microprocessor 8086 and what are the different blocks of 8086 and its functions. Before going to start the architecture of 80386, please pause the video and go to the architecture diagram of 80386 and see the different blocks of 8086 and come to the PPT. Okay, I hope everyone go through the architecture of 8086 and you may observe that there are only two sections in 8086, that is a BIU and EU, that is a bus interface unit and execution unit. But if you observe the architectural diagram of 80286, there are four building blocks. One is the address unit, another is wait, this is the address unit block. This one is the bus unit block. Third one is the instruction unit block, and fourth one is the execution unit block. Pause the video and try to draw the architecture of 80286. In the addressing unit, the function of this block is to calculate the address of the instruction as well as the data. The main function of this bus unit is to transfer or receive the data addresses via the address bus or data bus. Instruction unit is responsible to fetch the instruction and decode it and transfer the program to the execution unit. The function of the execution unit is to perform the task according to the program and obtain the result and stored back into the either register or memory. We're going to discuss the block one by one. Pause the video and first of all draw the architectural diagram of 80286. I hope everyone drawn the diagram of 80286. Now have a look at the different blocks of 80286. So it consists of the four blocks. One is the address unit, bus unit, instruction set unit, and execution unit. The most important feature of the 80286 is that it has a non-multiplex address and data bus. Unlike in your 8086, it is a multiplex. So data as well as the address we cannot transmit at a time. So whenever I am transmitting the data, we utilize the lower bytes of the buses, and whenever I want to transmit the address, I use the whole bus as the address bus using ALE pin. So that time we cannot transmit the data over the bus. So this drawback is overcome using designing the non-multiplexed address and data bus in 80286 microprocessor. That's why it will increase the operating speed of the CPU. 8086 has a 16-bit data bus and 24-bit address bus. So we'll look at block by block the description of 8086. First unit is address unit. So address unit consists of your segment register, offset adder, and physical address adder. So basic function of the address unit is that calculating the physical address of either instruction or data that the CPU wants to access. So why first we are considering the address unit? The very simple is whenever you have to perform any task, either you have to send the data or you have to receive the data. That means read the data or write the data. First of all, you have to find the address of the memory location or IO location. So that's why the first unit is the address unit. It is responsible to finding the address of that particular location from where we want to access the instruction or data. 80286 operate in two different modes. We already discussed in the features also. That is a real addressing mode and protective addressing mode. In real addressing mode, address unit compute the address with segment, base register, and offset register like your 8086. In 8086 also there is some method to calculate the effective address called as the physical address, so that we can easily find out the memory location, that is the different segments for the memory, from which memory location or on which memory location we want to read or write the data. Okay, so segment register, that is a code segment, data segment, stack segment, extra segment. They are responsible to hold the base address, and instruction pointer, base pointer, stack pointer, destination index register, and source index register. They are responsible to hold the offset address. Using this base address and offset address, we can calculate the physical address of the instruction or data. We already learned in the 8086. In a real addressing mode,